Okay, this video is a quick amendment to the workflow in Unity. I've been using this standard roughness setup shader, but if you're using an older version of Unity, this won't be available. The only ones you can pick from are the standard and the specular setup. So I just wanted to go quickly over using the standard shader and how it differs from this shader, and how we kind of set that up. So if we switch to this, if we look at the shader we've got the albedo, metalness, slot, roughness and normal map, which is what we've output from previously from Substance Painter. If we now switch across to the standard view, you can see that the model changes slightly, and the reason it changes is basically because it's got nothing defining its roughness. So you can see it's just shiny all over. So the albedo stays, and metallic has a slot, and there's a slot for the normal map, but there's no slot for roughness. But if you look here, there's a slider that says smoothness, and it has a source which is the metallic alpha, which you can switch to albedo alpha as well. But we're going to leave it with metallic alpha. So this basically what this means is that it's getting its smoothness or roughness from the alpha channel of the metal map, and it's using that. So the easiest way to sort your maps out so they'll work is actually from within Substance. So if we go back over to Substance and we have a look at the point at which you've done all of this work, you just right click and go to export the textures as if you would before, and instead of going for this PBR metal rough workflow, which is a kind of standard workflow, you can actually pick the Unity 5 standard metallic workflow, and that'll actually set your materials up to work exactly how Unity wants it. So if you look here, it's got spaceship _ base to ship metallic smoothness. So what it's going to do is it'll reinterpret the information we've got as roughness on this model as a metallic smoothness map. So it will put the roughness into the alpha channel. So if we leave everything exactly how we want, I'm going to put it in this little folder called Unity, and I'm just going to export a lot. And if we open the folder, then we end up with just 3 maps, because our roughness map is now in this smoothness map. If we pull this into Potato Shop really quickly to have a look, you can see that it basically, it's harder to work out what's going on here, but basically it's got a metallic map, and then it has, as you can see through some of it, it's using an alpha channel, so the parts that are see-through and not see-through to determine what the roughness channel does. And this is just it's a cost saving really, more than anything else. So if we jump back over to Unity, if we import that map, as the others more or less work exactly the same way. So grab this one, import it. So we've now got this metallic smoothness. Now if I drag this over and drop it onto the metallic, then you can see we can start to get some roughness back in, and we can use this slider to basically determine how much the power of that. So that's probably the easiest way if you're using Substance Painter. You just bring it through using that Unity 5 profile. If you want to do something similar, but or maybe you've converted maps from some other place, or you're not able to do that, the other way you can do it, you can do something similar, is if we go back to Photoshop. Let's get rid of that. If I open up my metallic map and my roughness map, then essentially what I can do is I can Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and in my metallic map, if I go to channels, create a new channel, it will create this alpha channel. If I drop that in there, then essentially we've got our grey channel here, and then we've got the alpha channel in there. If I save that out, save it as PNG would be helpful as well. Let's do that. Try that again. We can drop the same thing in there. Essentially we've got control over how shiny we make it. We'll do a similar thing. So that's how you make that standard shader work. Good luck.